Hi guys, this is Eddie and today's topic is why my DPS sucks now. So I have been asked this question a lot by different people. Me and my buddy was doing a raid and I was top DPS. We ran again and he was 400k ahead. Why? I stayed at the top of the chart almost forever, but suddenly I can't seem to beat anyone. And then I used your quantum loadout in A and B and I was the best DPS in there. I ran it again today and a guy with crap gear beat me. What's happening? So let's get to the answers. In my opinion, sorry to break it to you guys, there is no such thing as best DPS. Why? Let me tell you why. There are multiple reasons. Number 1. Lag. Yes, it happens. Even if you're using 100 MB internet and supercomputer or console, it's still gonna happen every now and then. Because you are on an online game. The lag is sometimes at your end, or sometimes caused by the game server. You cannot fix it and you cannot blame it as well. Sometimes you won't even notice it, everybody lags every now and then. So sometimes it can be you, or sometimes it can be the other guy, making you the top DPS. Number 2. Sword buffs. Now not everybody in the game uses them, but most top DPS do. It is possible that you ran with a guy and you beat him by 400k, but when you ran with him again he used the sword buffs and beat you by 200k. Group buffs. Number 3. Now this is something people do not understand. As you can see, few powers have group buffs. For example, Rage has Bloodlust, Nature has Carnage, and so on. But they give buffs to only 3 people in the group randomly. So suppose you are running with some Nature DPS, a Quantum DPS and an Ice DPS and you manage to beat them all. There is a high chance that when Nature DPS used Carnage, he gave you the buff, but other DPS did not get it. And then you run again, but this time there is no Nature DPS to give you the buff, or if there is a Nature DPS, he gives buffs to the other 2 DPS. So what will happen? You will end up in 2nd place or 3rd place. Number 4. Trinkets. Trinkets are as much important as wearing a gear in the game. Use your trinket whenever it's available. There are several trinkets: My Trinkets, Precision Trinket, Central City Trinket, Home Turf Hunchman, Snowman Trinket, Miss Boo Trinket, and so on. They make a significant difference in your damage output. So if you want to use it when they are available to you, the other DPS will. And guess who is coming 3rd on the DPS chart? Number 5. Skill points. Skill points play an important role in this game with any role. If you have more skill points than other DPS and you are properly spec'd for damage roll, there is a high chance that you will beat him in the scorecard. But that applies to other DPS as well. Don't be surprised when a random player joins your raid and beats you by wearing same gear. One of the reasons can be that he has much more skill points than you. Number 6. Mood. Yes, your mood affects your gameplay just like it affects any other thing you do. If you're sad, angry, stressed, it will affect your gameplay. So it's very much possible that if you are a top DPS but now you're not using the same loadout, gear, techniques, then maybe it's because you did not get proper sleep last night, or you are tired, or you are stressed about something that you cannot focus on game much. So these all factors can happen all at once or separately, but they apply to you and every other DPS as well. So do not give up if you came first once and now some other DPS did. It does not mean that he's the better DPS than you. Remember, developers have worked really hard to design all powers to do equal damage. But it's the player and the circumstances which makes you the best DPS. So I hope I answered the question, but keep one thing in mind. Play this game for fun, don't be a scorecard chaser. Everybody likes a good DPS, but it does not mean that you take stress about it. Enjoy your game. Signing out, Eddie.